Hello guys, this time I want to tell you about diversity between Indonesia and America. The first in Indonesia. Indonesia is a very large island country, more than 70,000 island with a population around 255 million. And then this culture come from with different ethnic groups and then religions, language and cultural influence, and then this create a different character where Indonesia still keep traditional value while also adapting to change and modernization. For example, until now we still wear clothes traditional. It's named a batik for formal event, cultural ceremony, and then work, school, weddings. And I want to tell you about the largest populations or ethnic group in Indonesia is Javanese, is around 400%, and Sundanese around 50%, and then Batak 3.5%. And then I will tell you about diversity of America. America is a very rich and diverse, shaped by history, geography, and many different people. And that the culture keeps growing, showing both challenges and new ideas society that value freedom, community, and independence. The culture comes from traditions with North America, Asia, Europe, Africa, and Latin America. We can see it in language, food, and then custom, and then music. The U.S. Census have a 5 regions organized. It's black, white, Native America or Alaska, and then ASEAN, and then the last Hawaiian or other Pacific Islander. Hispanics are from the United States. It come from culture or family originate from Spanish or America Latin. And then in 2020, common most ethnic groups in US is Hispanic, non-Hispanic white, accounting 570.8%, and then Hispanic or Latino around 80.7% of total populations. So yeah, that's I tell you about diversity between Indonesia and America. Thank you.
Okay, the next I will explain about differences between Indonesian and American language. Indonesian and American, referring to American English, have significant differences in various aspects, as they originate from different language families and are used within very different cultures. Here are some main differences. The first is origin of the language. In Indonesian, part of the Austronesian language family with influences from Malay as well as with influences from Dutch, Arabic, Sanskrit, and Portuguese. And while in American English, part of the Indo-European language family, specifically the Germanic French, with strong influences from Latin and French, Old and Middle English. And the second is grammar structure. In Indonesian has relatively complex has relatively simple grammar. For example, no changes in verb forms based on tense like a past tense and future tense. To indicate tense, time indicators are simply added. For example, sedang for present, sudah for past, and akan for future. While in American English has more complex grammar with changes in verb forms based on tense like present tense, past tense, and future tense, and subject, for example, I am, he is, and they are. The next is pronunciation. In Indonesian, pronunciation generally matches writing. Its letter has relatively consistent sound, while in American English, many words are not pronounced according to their spelling. For example, the words tough, truth, and tough have very different pronunciations, similar despite spelling. And then the next is writing system. Both use the Latin alphabet, but spelling and pronunciation rules differ. Indonesian is simple as it follows a more phonetic spelling system, while English often has relatively difference between spelling and pronunciations. And the next is vocabulary. In Indonesia, has absorbed many words from regional language in archipelago as well as foreign language such as Dutch, Arabic, and Sanskrit. While in American English, although fundamentally English, American vocabulary often differs between British English in everyday terms. For example, in elevator for US and lift for UK, and apartment for US and flat for UK.
Both countries have been heavily influenced by religion. In Indonesia, the majority of the population identifies as Muslim by 87%. The Constitution of Indonesia also states that there are 6 official religions in Indonesia, and Islam being the first one, and then Protestantism, Catholicism, Hinduism, Buddhism, and the last one is Confucianism or Konghucu. In America, the majority of the population identifies as Christian by 66%, with various denominations such as Catholic, Protestant, and Mormon being the most common. The First Amendment to the United States says that the country shall have no official religion, and according to Noah Feldman, the federal government of the United States was the first government to be designed with no official religion at all. In America, Christians shape the idea of people should be free and make their own choices, while in Indonesia it's more about working as community, following rules together like celebrating holidays and praying, coming together and supporting each other under the shared beliefs. So when America is focusing more to individual freedom, Indonesia emphasizes working as cohesive unit.
Ritual and festival in Indonesia and America has some similarities and differences in diverse culture, beliefs, and tradition. For example, are in similarities. First is about celebration of community. Both culture emphasize gathering for communal event. fostering social bond. Second is about religious significance. Many festivals in America and Indonesia have religious roots, like Christmas in America and Eid Fitri in Indonesia. And third is about food and festing. Many festivals in pop culture feature traditional food during their festival, often prepared and shared among family and community. Next is about differences. First is about cultural context. In Indonesia, festivals reflect a blend of indigenous beliefs and major religions like Indonesia, Hinduism and Buddhism. For example, like Nyepi, a day of silence and galangan. But in America, their festival often stem to Christian tradition like Christmas and Thanksgiving. Second is about ritual practice. In Indonesia, ritual can include intricate gathering, tradition. Ritual can include gathering, offering, and traditional dances, often tied to local custom. But in America, their festival include ritual like parade or fireworks, but they tend to be more secular and focus on community enjoyment rather than religious observance. And last is about frequency and duration. In Indonesia, the festival are tied to local custom and religious calendar, and then about agricultural cycles. So they are mostly last several days. But in America, major holiday annually and typically celebrate for a single day, like for example like Thanksgiving and Independence Day. So overall, while the both country has some unique culture, they are shaped by their distinct historical and social context.